The time is 11:50 p.m. on this late Monday night, 18th of September 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel Late Night News on this late Monday night, September 18th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 10 minutes to midnight on this late Monday night, and our top story on the Peter Channel Late Night News is Hurricane Maria grows into a Category 5 storm at 106 miles an hour makes landfall in the storm-battered Caribbean. Recovering from the strike that was received by Hurricane Irma. U.S. government wiretap former Trump campaign chairman. Obamacare repeal, caught dead in July, may be revived in Senate. Trump to lay out vision of U.S. role in the world, focus on outcomes, not ideology. Call about suspicious man was made by Georgia Tech student killed by police investigators said. Nancy Pelosi event disrupted by protesters. Hurricane Maria hits Dominica with a Category 5 punch. Good chance for a peace deal from President Trump to Benjamin Netanyahu at the UN. New climate change calculations could buy the Earth sometime if they are right. Donald Trump Jr. declines for Secret Service protection according to the report. Environmental and outdoor groups spot to fight national monument reductions. In Milford, Massachusetts, the town debating to keep illegal pot businesses out. MC ballot applications down in Attleboro. Night of celebration ends tragically in Plainville crash. State Representative Paul. Storm poised to bring heavy rain, strong winds in the Attleboro area. Attleboro man faces drunken driving charges after crash. Mansfield police investigating bank robbery and convenience store holdup. New warehouse building proposed in Mansfield. Toys R Us plans bankruptcy found amid debt struggle. Equifax suffered a hack almost 5 months earlier than the date disclosed. How Adidas just jumped over the jump man in the sneaker market. Women demand removal of decorated cotton item at Hobby Lobby. Size matters when it comes to extinction risk. Mars research crew emerges after 8 months of isolation. UC Irvine aims to transform public health with record-breaking $2 million donation. In San Diego, hundreds line up for hepatitis A vaccinations after deadly outbreak may have hit restaurants. Peter, Channel News time is 11:53 on this late Monday night, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Baby! Let's study off on the highways and byways of New England where Merritt Parkway eastbound side. It's slow between Bridgeport and New Haven, 395 on the southbound side. Also the Killenly, Connecticut stretch, 91 on the northbound side. It's over Northampton, Massachusetts, 89 southbound side. Closed for the Montpelier stretch, 95 on the southbound side. Also in Augusta, Maine, but highways and byways in New England are looking good. Orange Line trains may experience minor delays in service today from Oak Grove to Wilton due to a speed restriction. And otherwise, it is looking good on the MBTA. Oh, wait. Peter Channel News time is 11:54 on this late Monday night. Time now for a weather report. The latest on the tropics. Hurricane Maria, Category 5 storm, 106 mile an hour winds. Minnesota pressure 924 millibars, and located at 15.5 in the north, 61.4 in the west, and moving west northwest at 8 knots, 9 miles an hour, and this is a devastating storm. But Jose, still a Cat 1 storm with 75 mile per hour winds, moving to the north at 8 miles an hour, center location 35.2 to the north, 71.3 to the west. And latest public advisory on Jose, he resumes a northward motion and dangerous surf conditions expected to continue along the east coast of the United States. A tornado warning is in effect for Watch Hill to Hull, Massachusetts, Block Island, Martha's Vineyard, and Nantucket. The tornado watch in effect for the coast of Long Island from Fire Inlet to Port Jefferson, New Haven to Watch Hill. A tornado warning means that tropical conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area within 36 hours. A tropical watch means that tropical conditions are possible within the watch area and in the case within the next 24 to 36 hours. Interest elsewhere along the U.S. East Coast from North Carolina, North and New England should monitor the progress of Jose. For some information specifically on air, including possible in-water warnings, please monitor the products issued by local National Weather Service Forecast Office. At 11 p.m. Eastern United Time, the center of Hurricane Jose was located in latitude 35.2 to the north, longitude 71.3 to the west. Jose is moving toward the north near 8 miles an hour. The general motion is expected to be continued by Tuesday with a turn to the northeast on the forecast on Tuesday night. On the forecast track, the center of Jose is forecast to pass well offshore of the Delmarva Peninsula early Tuesday and then pass well to the east of the New Jersey coast on Wednesday. Max sustained winds near 75 miles an hour. Higher gusts. Little change in strength is expected on Tuesday, but Jose should begin to gradually weaken this Wednesday. Hurricane force winds extend out to 6 miles an hour from the center, and tropical force winds extend out to 230 miles an hour. The estimate of central pressure based on Air Force Hurricane 100 data is 95 millibars of 20 inches. Tropical storm conditions are expected to begin in the warning early Wednesday. Tropical conditions are possible in Watcher beginning Tuesday night. Swells journey by Jose are affecting Bermuda, the Bahamas, and much of the U.S. East Coast. These swells are likely to cause dangerous surf and current conditions for the next several days in these areas. For more information, please consult approximately a local web office. Jose is expected to produce to the rain accumulation of 3 to 5 inches over the eastern Long Island and southeast Connecticut, southeast Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts, and Martha's Vineyard, and Nantucket on Wednesday. This rainfall could cause isolated flooding, and Jose is expected to produce to the rain accumulation up to an inch so along the northern Midland coast and from southeast New York to coast of Maine, but Wednesday. And say Jose is going to take a turn and make a loop and lose its troubled characteristics. And Marie's going to, and as for Marie, it's going to make its way towards Puerto Rico and then head out to the northeast, which are models and not the official forecast. Meanwhile, we got a dense fog advisory in effect from now until 7 a.m. on Tuesday. Location much to the east of Massachusetts to I-485 and 95 corridors. Visibility is 1 quarter mile less at times, and then time of late this evening and early tomorrow morning. Rapidly changing visibility will frequently drop below a quarter mile. Later it has some traffic conditions at times. A dense fog advisory means that visibility will be frequently reduced to less than 1 quarter mile for at least 3 hours. And drive and slow down and use your headlights and leave plenty of distance ahead of you. And Jose, Hurricane Jose will bring high surf and dangerous river currents to some ocean exposed beaches much through the week. There's potential for significant erosion along ocean exposed beaches during the next week. Confidence is growing. The center of Jose will pass southeast of Nantucket sometime Wednesday, even if it's easily tracked. There are possibly the tropical and force winds reach the portions of Rhode Island, southeast of Massachusetts, Cape Town, most of the rest. It should have happened. That scattered power outages would most possibly given for at the time of the year. There are going to be areas of heavy downpours. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, there is a dense fog, otherwise cost about 62 degrees, northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Tuesday, showers light before 10 a.m., then rain may after 10 a.m. There's a dense fog, 100 to 600 degrees, northwest about 7 to 30 miles an hour, chance patient 1%, new prince between a quarter and an inch possible for Tuesday. Tropical conditions are possible. Rain likely patch about otherwise clouds about 60 degrees and chance patient 6%, new prince between a quarter and an inch possible for Wednesday. Tropical storm conditions possible, showers are possibly a thunderstorm. Patch about 170 degrees and chest patch is 8%. New rain amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 inch possible for Wednesday. Chance of showers patch about between 2 and 3 a.m. Otherwise, most gusts about 62 degrees and north about 60 miles an hour. Chest beside 33 miles an hour. Chest patch is 50%. Thursday, chance showers rain before 10 a.m. Patch about between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Otherwise, partly sunny to most gusts but 32 about 56 degrees and chest patch is 30%. For Friday, most sunny podcast but sunny about 56 degrees. Saturday, most sunny, most gusts but 37 about 57 degrees. Sunday, most sunny podcast but sunny about 59 degrees. And for Monday, most sunny got about 80 degrees. And currently in Southern it's foggy mist and it's 65. And in Norton it's overcast. And we have a temperature of 64 degrees. And humidity 96%. And overcast. And that's me for the Peter Channel. Lay down news on this late Monday, September 18th, 2017. I'm PJ. Good night with a good presentation. And I'll see you tomorrow morning more. I hope you all have a good night.